There are many reasons why someone might become unrecognizable over the years, whether it's plastic surgery, weight loss, or a complete style transformation. But the celebrities on this list now look totally different from how we remember them. So in this video, we're counting down the top 10 celebrities you won't recognize in 2023. Number 10, Madonna. When the singer presented an award at the 2023 Grammy Awards, viewers couldn't help but focus on her face, and many people said that plastic surgery has made her look totally unrecognizable. Some people genuinely couldn't even recognize her as she stood in front of the audience with noticeably bigger lips, braids, a tight black suit, and fishnet gloves. The moment sparked a sea of reactions on Twitter. Someone tweeted a photo of Adele with the caption, "Me attempting to ignore the fact that Madonna has a whole new face." Another user wrote, "What the hell happened to Madonna's face?" Now the 64-year-old has hit back at fans in an Instagram post, saying that the criticism of her appearance is rooted in ageism and misogyny. She wrote, "Instead of focusing on what I said in my speech, many people choose to only talk about close-up photos of me taken with a long lens camera by a press photographer that would distort anyone's face. Once again, I'm caught in the glare of ageism and misogyny that permeates the world we live in, a world that refuses to celebrate women past the age of 45 and feels a need to punish her if she continues to be strong-willed." So that is a pretty good message to the haters. Number 9, Sam Smith. Ever since they came out as non-binary in 2019, the singer has faced an immense amount of backlash for their changing appearance, especially with their release of their new music video, I'm Not Here to Make Friends, which pushed a lot of boundaries by celebrating different body types, genders, and sexuality. When the video itself was released, it took YouTube by storm, and it flew up to the top of its trending chart. But more than anything, fans couldn't believe how different Sam Smith looks now. Not only do they have a short bleach blonde buzz cut, but their fashion sense shows just how much they have a flair for the dramatic. In the video, the singer can be seen wearing an enormous pink fluffy coat while arriving at a remote castle by helicopter. Once inside, dancers and drag queens surround them for a series of routines. One scene in particular that upset a lot of people shows Sam in a corset and nipple tassels, posing suggestively while being showered with jets of water. It wasn't long before the song was trending on Twitter too, and Sam eventually became the target of trolls and body shamers. But fans were supportive of the change and posted lighthearted memes poking fun at their transformation over the years. Number 8, Demi Lovato. The singer's drastic transformation became evident around 2021 when she went viral for calling out an LA froyo shop called The Big Chill. Demi slammed the shop for their apparent pro-diet culture marketing with their phrase "eat me guilt-free." But from that internet drama, fans couldn't help but notice how different she looked. That same year, the singer had come out as non-binary, although she still uses she/her pronouns. Because Demi's been in the public eye since childhood, there are thousands and thousands of photos of her where she looks really girly. While speaking at the Represent Summit, she said, "When I see all the images of myself looking hyper-feminine that maybe fans make into fan art, and they don't mean anything by it, but it's like I look at that fan art and I think it's not me. I don't know who that person is, because the person I am today with short hair and the person that I've been over the past year publicly, I mean, that's who I feel like I am." When Demi came out, she also debuted a new short pixie cut, which she says helps her feel a lot more like herself. Number 7, Jessica Simpson. In November, the actress sparked concern among fans after she appeared in a commercial for Pottery Barn and looked nothing like her usual self. While some fans complimented her eye for interior design, the comment section was mostly flooded with messages of worry, especially about her weight and her speech. In response, she posted a video of herself to Instagram and said, "As much as I have learned to block out the destructive noise, people's comments and judgments can still hurt deeply with their incessant nagging, like you will never be good enough." So why is it that she looks so different now? Well, 3 years ago, Jessica embarked on a weight loss journey that resulted in her dropping 100 pounds. She said, "I went to a nutritionist and I needed to get my eating habits right. I feel like my old self before I had children and all the hormones going wild. I feel younger actually." The pop star opened up about her struggles with body image issues after she was heavily criticized for a photo of her wearing mom jeans in 2009. She said, "This picture that circulated and went worldwide broke my heart." She said, "I was taken down by the world, and sadly, that's part of the reason why she felt like she needed to change." Number 6, Jonah Hill. The 21 Jump Street actor is almost unrecognizable these days. He's gone through a pretty major transformation over the years ever since his role in 2010's Superbad. He decided to slim down in July of 2016 and lost even more weight in October of 2017. He did take a little break in 2015 when he gained weight for his role in War Dogs. He then had to lose that weight by enlisting the help of a nutritionist and a trainer, and he even got advice from some of his trim and toned friends, including his co-star Channing Tatum. In the the end, Jonah said that he saw the most results when he corrected his unhealthy diet. He explained that he went to see a nutritionist and they told him exactly what to eat to change his habits. Now, with the release of his new comedy movie, You People, Jonah has completely changed his look once again. Apart from slimming down, he's also dyed his hair and he actually looks different. These days he has a deep tan with long blonde hair and a beard, and his hair is combed back in a way that makes him kind of resemble Bradley Cooper. Fans are starting to think that Jonah Hill looks like a completely different person. Number 5. Renee Zellweger. The actress stepped out on the red carpet in 2014 with a changed appearance, and it set the rumor mill abuzz. Photos from the event went viral around the world in a matter of hours, causing a huge social media frenzy. Both fans and critics felt that Renee looked completely different than the Bridget Jones we all remember from the late 90s and early 2000s. She faced immense backlash for having Botox injections and a possible facelift, as many people noticed that she no longer had her signature almond-shaped eyes. Renee told People magazine, "I'm glad folks think I look different. I'm living a different, happy, more fulfilling life, and I'm thrilled that perhaps it shows." But the change in her appearance could also be completely natural, as she was away from the spotlight from 2010 to 2016, and she only returned for her movie Bridget Jones's Baby. It's also very common for actresses who were typically typecast into certain roles to adjust their look as they age, because they want to be considered for a plethora of different roles. Number 4. Amanda Bynes. The actress has drastically changed over the years, and she's gone from a smiley blonde starlet to an edgy fashion student with face tattoos, glasses, and piercings. It's been over 10 years since Amanda's last film credit. She was once the leading lady when it came to romantic comedies of the late 2000s, but the former child star abruptly quit comedy with a single tweet in 2010, seemingly at the peak of her career. She wrote, "Being an actress isn't as fun as it may seem. If I don't love something anymore, I stop doing it. I don't love acting anymore, so I've stopped doing it. I know 24 is a young age to retire, but you heard it here first." Following a series of legal troubles including 2 DUI charges and 2 hit and runs, Amanda was then placed on psychiatric hold in 2013 and 2014, which led to a conservatorship being granted to her parents. Around that same time, she started to look completely unrecognizable, especially when she would show up to court in long blue wigs and show off her arm tattoos. But things are really looking up for her since her conservatorship ended last year. Amanda will be joining her fellow cast members from All That for the show's largest reunion since the series ended 18 years ago. Number 3. Orlando Brown. The former Disney Channel star made his big screen debut in the 1995 comedy Major Payne. From that point on, he went on to appear in several popular family sitcoms like Family Matters and Two of a Kind, before landing his iconic role as Eddie Thomas in Disney Channel's That's So Raven. But sadly, ever since the show ended, Orlando has been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. The actor has gone through a very public battle with both substance misuse and mental health issues. Beginning in 2007, he faced a number of legal troubles stemming from multiple arrests. In 2018, he was arrested nearly every other month for charges ranging from burglary to domestic battery, and that eventually led him to make an appearance on Dr. Phil. Orlando shocked fans with not only how different he looked, but the bizarre statements that he was making. In one instance, he claimed that Michael Jackson was his father. In December, the 35-year-old was busted in Ohio and charged with aggravated menacing, which is a first-degree misdemeanor. He pled not guilty and was released from custody after posting a $25,000 bond. But Orlando still has to undergo a mental evaluation and currently remains on house arrest. Number 2. Ariana Grande. The singer looks wildly different these days, and many fans have been speculating about why that is. For one, she swapped her trademark chestnut brown hair for a champagne blonde, along with matching eyebrows. She showed this look off on an Instagram post with her signature high ponytail. The hair color was likely linked to her role in the upcoming film adaptation of Wicked the Musical, where she will be playing Glinda the Good Witch. But another one of the common theories about her changing appearance is down to plastic surgery. Some fans believe that she's had procedures like buccal fat removal, lip injections, and even eyelid surgery. In comparison with her old pictures, it's true that she does look very different. But Ariana has changed her style of makeup constantly since being in the public eye. For instance, from around 2016 to 2019, she's been known for having a very deep tan, something that she was constantly criticized for. Then in later years, she seemed to be less reliant on the tan and is now a little closer to her natural pale skin color. But even though she might have have changed her appearance here and there, it was certainly a lot more subtle than anything else. And coming in at number 1, Ethan Suplee. The actor has spent years slimming down and documenting all of his hard work in the gym on social media. Ethan started projects like American History X, Boy Meets World, My Name is Earl, and he never really had any trouble finding these roles, although he felt like his weight had gotten out of control when he realized how heavy he'd gotten in his early 20s. From that point on, he knew something had to change. After years of drifting from diet to diet, Ethan switched to an exercise program with a focus on strength training and a healthy eating plan, which is when everything finally clicked. He credited his wife Brandy Lewis as the inspiration behind his weight loss journey. He said, "I became for the first time in my life kind of interested in the future and having experiences with her, like spending a day walking around a museum or going on a trip or hiking that I just wasn't physically able to do." He found a diet that changed his relationship with food for the better, and he began a strength training program, and then he dropped over 300 pounds in the process. Ethan's transformation attracted a lot of attention, and these days he's fitter than ever. Well, that's everyone that we have on this list. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.